Hey guys, welcome to another Elder Scrolls Legends video. Today we will have a look at a fun deck that was sent to me by one of my viewers, a Prophecy Assassin deck with a lot of resummoning and prophecy effects. While this one is not a highly competitive idea due to the random unit that you're creating over the course of a game, it is still super fun to play, and that's why I decided to share the deck list with you as well. Let's have a look at the list first. You will notice that nearly half of the deck is a prophecy, and we are even playing prophecies that are not as good on their own, but are still working for us in this specific case. The deck is targeting aggressive and mid-range decks in particular that are going heavily into the face and therefore giving you a bunch of cards into the hand early in the game. In early 7 Magicka, Dark Harvester is a crucial part of the fun in this deck, so the more and the higher the prophecies that you are getting through the runes, the better the outcome of the game is in general for you. The reason for this is the card Desperate Conjuring, which is sacrificing a unit and resummon a 2 Magicka, more expensive random unit instead. This will result in a bad Dark Harvester who is then, for example, going into the Tazkad, a Blood Magic Lord, a Knight Talon Lord and much more amazing stuff that will shift the power level in a game completely. This randomness is both the reason why the deck can be amazing or utterly bad, depending on what you can pick up through such an effect. To spice things up even more, we are also running the Balmora Spymaster, which is another interesting random opportunity for yourself. When the Spymaster is destroyed, you will get a random unit that is costing up until your maximum Magicka at that point. Again, this could mean you will get a 0 cost unit on the board, or a huge follower that is a key card to victory. The swings are immense, and so is the possible salt for your opponent. With the Dark Rebirth you have another option to activate the Spymaster, or of course any other summoning effect as well. Because the Spymaster is getting resummoned, the last gap is getting activated, so you are getting the Spymaster alongside an additional random unit back. I can also totally recommend using the Dark Rebirth on a Tazkad. It's pretty cool to have double charges for 12 damage total in one turn. Your worst enemy to face will be any sort of control deck that is not attacking your life points at all. The less your opponent is going for an aggressive route, the less likely it is that you will get any prophecy units through the runes, and then your game plan is way slower. Again, it is not a super strong ladder deck, but definitely one that can do some crazy stuff. Following now I will show you 2 gameplay sessions. The first one will give you a clue what is happening when your opponent is never breaking runes, while the second one is a nice showcase on what is happening when your opponent is just going face all day. Enjoy those, and if you have any questions left, feel free to comment below. Alright guys, so our first game will be against the Crusader. Expect some nice little token action. We are keeping the Harpy here and the Wardcrafter, and let's redraw the Soulrest Marshal and the Balmora Spymaster alongside the Dark Harvester. So Dark Harvester is definitely a card you want out of the runes, so I'm not too happy to have that here in my hand. And he is not dropping anything here early on, so I think we might just go for a Spymaster. And then, yeah, let's go for a Spymaster. Kinda want to wait with the Wardcrafter here, maybe use that on the Fighter Skill Jacute. I want to wait, of course, with the Fighter Skill Jacute and the Harpy to see where he's dropping his stuff. And that's why we kinda need to wait here and just drop a Spymaster. If he's killing the Spymaster now, that's fine, at least we're getting another unit on the board. It's not too great, of course, but well, cannot change that now. That's just a Gwatch Soldier, so he's not playing tokens, I think. Fighter Skill Jacute is definitely good against that. We can easily trade. And he's losing another Gwatch Soldier. And then maybe next turn just Harpy and the Wardcrafter. Wow, Arrow Storm. And we just got the Sanctuary Pad out of that, which is a pretty good pickup, let's be honest. He's playing an Arrow Storm, he's playing kind of a control Crusader, isn't that? Which is a problem, because then he's not going for the phase and we are not getting our nice little prophecies out of the runes.
Careful there, friend.
We fight as one.
Bless us, Kai.
Helgen Squad Leader. Oh boy. This one is getting stronger the more your opponent is attacking with other friendly creatures. So if the Cleric here is attacking, the Alien Squad Leader would be a 1/5. We will of course deny that. We are just dropping the Harpy here. We are shaggling then the Cleric, and we're also using the Fighter Skill Jacute. That means he cannot right now attack with another unit. He can of course if he has a charge unit in his hand. Then the Helgen Squad Leader is getting a bit stronger. But if that's not happening, we can just use the Fighter Skill Jacute to kill the Helgen Squad Leader, and because the Helgen Squad Leader right now has 0 attack, the Fighter Skill Jacute is also not getting any sort of damage from that. Well, a piercing javelin on the other hand is definitely good for him. So that means we are then definitely killing the cleric. We are also, so let's kill this one. We are gold to go for the face. Pushing down to 22, we are then dropping the Thieves Guild Fence, which is a bit weaker than the Moonlight. But on the other hand, we are also now getting cards cheaper at the start of our turn if we're drawing a card, or if we are drawing a card while we are playing the turn, then every card is getting one cheaper. Watch Soldier. And Hall of Valor on the left side, which is right now just one Thorngard hero. But they are getting stronger and bigger. Oh wow, I know what we are doing. Double Moonlights. That's a kill. We are killing the Watch Soldier. We are pushing... Are we pushing another two in the face? Personally do not think so, because if there is a prophecy unit in between, he's then buffing the Helgen Squad lead. I think we're just dropping double Moonlight and waiting for this turn. Not giving him another card. It's not like we have to be aggressive. Normally our deck is just trying that your opponent is kind of aggressive, then hit us in the face and we can get... Oh, okay, Cleric. And we can then get some sort of disadvantage by that because we are dropping the prophecies. So the Helgen Squad leader is now at 7, which is still not good enough for the Moonlight, so he needs some help, but apparently that's not happening.
I've got you covered.
Dawnster Healer, that's not too helpful. Fate Weaver as well, we are dropping the Eclipse then. See what we can find. Just another Dark Harvester. Why am I only getting the Dark Harvesters here? Helgen Squad leader is definitely going down. And he is down to 1 card and 22 alive. I think we're still not hitting him. So let's see what he's doing here. Mortal Executioner. So Cleric is definitely trading. Crusader is also, that means he's also using the Mortal Executioner. Oh wow. Okay, that's a lot to redraw. Oh boy. And just like that, from 0 to hero, he's back to 4 cards in his hand.
Awaiting orders.
And apparently, the Dawnster Healer is at least surviving 1 more turn. Soulrest Marshal, pretty cool. We can just use that alongside the Fate Weaver. Gonna kill this one. We are dropping the Soulrest Marshal here. Play the Fate Weaver for free, which allows us to get an additional card or maybe a prophecy. Thieves Guild Recruit. Yeah, so we're also dropping this one, drawing 1 more card. Get a Firebolt, which we are not using right now. There is no need to do that, of course. That's just a Dawnster Healer on the board. And we are getting a Lightning Bolt for 2. Like that a lot. Eastmost Crusader. He's not getting a card draw. And just another Helgen Squad leader. So all in all, he's right now a bit in trouble. Dark Rebirth. Yeah, so I mean, we could just use that on the Fate Weaver, but then we cannot kill the Dawnstar right now. If we're not using also Lightning Bolt. So Soulrest is cool. Otherwise, I think we also kind of want to play a Thieves Guild. Drawing an additional card here. So that is a kill. Firebolting. I mean, Dark Rebirth on this one. I guess we are drawing an extra card here. That's better. Let's just push 1 and we're drawing an extra card. I don't want to trade here the whole lane down. Thieves Guild Fence. Yeah, not too happy with that, but well, doesn't matter, we're killing everything. And then pushing 4 more on the face, he's getting 1 additional card, and the Thieves Guild Fence coming on the right side. Right now the problem is really that we only have Dark Harvesters here in our hand. We have no Conjuring, which would be sick. Dark Harvester and then into the Conjuring is just always so great, especially if you get the Dark Harvester as your first rune. That is changing the outcome of a game so much. Rift Thane and another Eastmost Crusader, which is not giving him a card. And the Rift Thane is just a 2-4 with a guard. We are not dropping a Thieves Guild Recruit, which is drawing us an additional card. Plus, keep in mind, the card that we are drawing is getting cheaper. Insightful Scholar. Yeah, we could give him a card here, and then the Insightful Scholar is drawing us everything as well. So I guess we're doing that. It's down to 12. We're then dropping the Insightful Scholar, which is drawing us an additional card, which is a Wardcrafter, so we can just use the Wardcrafter here if you like.
Careful there,
hitting the fence, hitting the Rift Thane, and we're dropping a Dark Harvester as well, healing us, and he's really sitting in a tight spot. 2 cards in his hand. The Eastmost Crusader probably killing the Soulrest. The Rift Thane is not able to kill the Dark Harvester. So we're still keeping a lot. Oh, the Occulatus agent stealing the guard. Then the Thieves Guild fence is going down. That was mean. Plus with the Priest of the 8 he can draw an additional card. He has 2 yellow creatures on the board. And he might even play that. Resolute Ally, yeah, that is a good top deck. Plus he's getting the buff. I mean, he's still losing the Oculatus agent. That's not the problem.
Your blood will spill.
He's not drawing an additional card. That means the Insightful Scholar is again drawing us as well a card. Oh, you might even
I like our odds.
play a tier. Yeah, that's good for you, man.
Perhaps we need to adjust our methods.
Firebolt not strong enough. At least for now, we are dropping the Dark Harvester here on the left side. So the tier is running into that, and then we might just trade if you like. So do we play the Firebolt next turn on what? So are we using that on the tier, or are we using that? Let's see. Could use Resolute Ally here
I've got you covered.
with the Dawnstar healer. Yeah, he's not breaking a rune, so we might just go for it then. Let's see. So we can kill the tier. We have then 6 damage. Not good enough. Soulrest Marshal. That is not good enough. So you cannot break a rune if we are trading into anything. So if we kill the priest here, we kill the tier, and then we still have 2 for the face.
Time to test.
Yeah, let's do that. So he's down to 7.
My theory.
We are dropping a Soulrest Marshal here, and I think we're also using the Firebolt then. So he has just the Dawnstar healer there, which is not healing him. He is down to 7. We have 6 damage on the board. And if he's hitting us in the face anytime soon, the chance that we are getting a prophecy is just so damn high. Also Eclipse. Eclipse is never bad. Maybe gets the right card now. 8 Weaver. Can play that. It's costing 4 only.
So it has been.
And we got a Harpy. Excellent. And there's a concede. Easy peasy against the Crusader. Alrighty, game 2 is against the sorcerer. So if he's playing mid-range, that should help us a lot. In the last game, we unfortunately had not a single prophecy broken, because he was also not giving us any sort of cards extra. He was not going for the face anytime soon. Going second, so we can just start it with the Thieves Guild Recruit or the Harpy or the Spymaster. Most likely it will just be the Thieves Guild Recruit, because you want to draw the cards first to see how many options you have, what kind of options you have, and get more cards in the end is always very crucial. Moonlight. Okay, so most likely then Harpy on the next turn, then Spymaster, and with the Dark Rebirth you can just use it on the Spymaster. You're resummoning that, and you also get the last gap effect. But in that case, if he's not dropping anything on the second turn, we are then going for the Spymaster. The thing is with the Sorcerer, he can just play a Sorcerer's Negation, and then the Spymaster is unfortunately dying, and we're not getting the effect. But that is just a Daggerfall Mage. And we also just got another Spymaster. Holy moly. So how about the Harpy here, Shaggling, and we are also using the Spymaster, so we have already 2 Balmora Spymasters on the board. Right now they're only giving us creatures equal to 3 Magicka, but we definitely can get higher, and we still have a Dark Rebirth.
This one is embarrassed.
So we can now not Shaggle anymore, because of the effect, which obviously sucks, but I think a Dark Rebirth is still worth it. See? And we are getting... Wow, we got a Murkwater Goblin, look at that. That is great, so let's just pass. And see what he is doing there. Haunting Spirit, yeah, he's definitely playing a mid-range version, but he's also not going for the face. A high chance for us to get something. The Insightful Scholar, gonna drop that here on the left side, sacrificing a Balmora Spymaster, which is giving us the Woodland Lookout. And we're also drawing a Harpy. Plus he's dropping a Lurking Crocodile. Now let's see, Ungolim the Listener. We kinda need to push the face so we can play a Soulrest Marshal. So I would say we are killing the Duress Renegade. We'll then go for the face.
Do not think to snake by me.
Ah, something's incoming. Not a fan of that. Spear of Embers. It's buffing the Daggerfall Mage, which totally sucks. Then we're going into the Soulrest Marshal. And we're also dropping a Fate Weaver here,
So it has been
which is
written.
just giving us another Spymaster.
My scale
How dare you.
shadow.
So we're pushing one more in his face. Right now he has on the left side 11 damage to push, which gives us then 2 more chances to hit a prophecy. While our damage output right now is higher, so let's see what he's giving us. That's a Dark Rebirth, which we can use on the Spymaster. And we also... oh, we got a Dark Harvester as well. So we just need a Desperate Conjuring. And we are good to go. Lightning Bolt for the face. Huh, how dare you. He's a good fan, so let's see what we are doing. We are at 30, so that's a lot of damage he can push. On the other hand, we can easily kill the Lurking Crocodile. We can easily Shaggle. We are also interested in playing the Spymaster. Think so. On the... so the Dark Rebirth on the Spymaster, not the Spymaster. Yeah, let's kill this one. Think we're going for the face here. See if he's getting anything. So that is nothing. Another 2, another 3. There is something incoming. Let's see. Another Lurking Crocodile on the right side. So that's 1 more point of damage. We are then using the Dark Rebirth here on the Spymaster. Hopefully getting something good. That's a Rift Sane. Okay, it's a 4-2. It's not too bad. Then we're using the Harpy, getting rid of the Mercwater Goblin, shaggling his Daggerfall Mage, and we can still play an Ungolim the Listener instead of the Thieves Guild Recruit here. So it gives us a chance to get some Brotherhood Assassins. And let's pass. So right now he can push 8 damage, we had 13 life. So it should be good, even if he's using a Lightning Bolt or so. Plus we have a guard. He's still going for the face. That's interesting. We are getting a Moonlight, which we are definitely trading for the Harpy here. Increasing the damage output, plus we can drain. So I'm not really seeing how he's coming back. I mean, he could play Dress Renegade, he could play an Ice Storm, but that is now not working anymore. He can push an additional 5 now because there's a Daggerfall Mage. Harpy is shaggling something. And we just got a Fighter's Guild Recruit. Thank you for that, sir. Which just means we have enough damage on the board. So we just need to be careful that we are not getting crushed by a prophecy. But shouldn't be the case. So that is a kill. We will then push 4 into his face. Let's start with the Soulrest Marshal because this one has a breakthrough. So please, just no Lightning Bolt. It's a Mystic Dragon, fine by me. We will then push an additional 3 into his face. We're going for 4, and yeah, that is a victory. Thanks to all the prophecies that we got. And we can just use, if we like, a Desperate Conjuring here. Maybe that's fun. Maybe that's giving us something. 12 point Captain. And a Henchman. Alright. That's not too great, but in the end, doesn't matter, right? We are just winning here anyway.